It's time for Culpeper Blue Devil basketball. Good evening, everybody. This is Donnie Johnson along with Gary Deal. And tonight we're going to bring you the crosstown rivalry between the Culpeper Blue Devils and the Eastern View Cyclones. Gary, two teams coming in, going in different directions. The Cyclones are 8-1. Culpeper, on the other hand, 3-9. But in a crosstown rivalry, inter-county league game, everything goes.
Yeah, we know how these rivalries have gone in the past, Donnie, dating all the way back to our time when the rivalries were Madison, Orange, and James Monroe. And now it's been taken over by Culpeper and Eastern View since the early 2000s. So expecting an exciting game tonight.
Well, Culpeper has, they've got one of their ball players back tonight after being out for a while. So that's going to help them. They have Nathan Amos and Zach Eckert outside as good shooters. But the matchup, I think, tonight is going to be Quentin Butler down low for the Blue Devils against Corey Long of the Eastern View Cyclones. That could be a real battle.
I agree with you, Donnie. Two bigs going at it. I think Culpeper is really going to have to rebound the ball well tonight and have very limited turnovers if they're going to stay in this game. We're looking at a team that's 8-1, like you said, and a team that's 3-9, a 4A team against a 3A team. Culpeper's going to have to play a whale of a game.
All right, we will be back and see how this one turns out in just a moment. The starting lineup's coming up in just a few minutes. The Culpeper Blue Devils hosting the Eastern View Cyclones at Ina Kate Carter Gymnasium at the Culpeper Middle School. You're watching Blue Devil basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
The Culpeper Blue Devils hosting the Eastern View Cyclones. Donnie Johnston, Gary Deal with you here. Gary, fresh back from a big trip to Florida. He's got a sexy tan and played a lot of golf, and good to have you back, buddy.
Thank you, Donnie. Amazing the difference in the temperature from 12 hours away.
And should have a really good ball game here tonight. Crosstown rivalry, as we said. The Blue Devils come in with a record of 3-9, and Eastern View, on the other hand, is 8-1. So on paper, it looks like Eastern View should be the team to win, but when you get to a rivalry like this, you can throw it all out there, and we're just about set here for the playing of our national anthem, and we're going to get this one underway in just a couple of moments. And we get all the instructions from the spectators, and we are just about ready, ladies and gentlemen, with a great deal of pride, our national anthem.
Dawn's early light, when so proudly we held, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the
The senior international anthem, and got set for this one. Culpeper and Eastview. What do you think, Gary?
I think the young man did a good job on the national anthem. I want to give him credit for that. That was a pleasure. I think it's going to be a great game, like we talked about, Donna. And we're getting ready to call out the starting five. Eastern View, Dom Sasso. Corey Long.
Number 10, DeMayo Hunter.
DeMayo Hunter.
And number 21, Amari Robinson.
Amari Robinson. And Tyree Webster.
Patrick Thornhill, and assisted by Jerome Fowler.
Patrick Thornhill is the coach for the Eastview Cyclones. Done a great job since he's been there. And now the starting lineup for the Blue Devils.
Number 2, Nathan Amos.
We have number 2, Nathan Amos.
Number 20, Tyler Simmons.
Number 20, Tyler Simmons.
Number 24, Zach Eckert.
24, Zach Eckert.
Number 44, Quentin Butler.
And 44, Quentin Butler.
And number 50, Jaden Johnson.
And number 50, Jaden Johnson, coached by J.T. Thompson. And Coach Thompson came over earlier, Donnie, before the national anthem, and was saying that there was a problem with the clock. And there's going to be a 2-second differential at the end of each quarter to where the buzzer goes off. So I'm not sure what that means tonight, but it sounds like we're having technical difficulties with the clock.
There's a problem with that clock anyway. When that buzzer went off during the girls' game, which we want to let you know, Eastview won the girls' varsity game 43-25 over Culpeper. That buzzer went off, and I thought it was never going to stop 2 or 3 times. So anyway, we may be in for this gym. This building was built in 1976. This building is old and needs refurbishing, and if the Board of Supervisors, any of the Board of Supervisors are listening here, Gary, it needs some redoing.
The question is with the board and the schools is, do we refurbish this school or do we build a new middle school in another place?
All right, well, we're going to play some basketball here right now, and the Cyclones come down with the ball. Robinson outside. To the left, Sasso, baseline drive. Tries to get it around Butler, can't. Down low, shot up and in by Tyree Webster.
I like that pass by Long. Good vision with that.
Corey Long is a good ball player. Amos down low to Butler. Trying to go in. And we got a whistle. Foul down low on somebody. I think it's going to be called on Corey Long. Well, the officials are discussing this. A jump ball is called. No foul. And we said that down low game between Corey Long and Quentin Butler could be a tough one.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaches are worried about one of the two getting in foul trouble tonight. They're going to have to play good defense, move their feet without reaching.
Down low, Jaden Johnson puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Eastview. Webster the corner, outside. Sasso Robinson off the glass, no good. Down low, up and in by Hunter. 4-0. A foul is going to be called on Eastern View. It's going to be called on Amari Robinson.
Eastern View is going to put a lot of pressure on Amos bringing the ball up the court. He's going to have to be fundamentally sound bringing that ball up the court tonight.
And Amos in another setting would be just the shooting guard. He would not be the point guard, but he has to do it because there's nobody else to handle it. We'll get a foul down under.
Amos is a good ball handler. I think you're right. He would probably be better at the 2 position. But he's going to have to keep his head up and eyes and vision wide open tonight in order to play consistent against that pressure. Yes, he can. Yes.
Down low, shot up by Long, won't go. Back up again by Eastern View, no, and Butler thought he had a block there. Instead, a foul is going to be called on Zach Eckert. Is going to be the one called with a foul. And Corey Long at the line, missed the first one. 4-0 Eastern View leading.
Culpeper's going to have to block out tonight. Eastern View's got some size on them. Corey Long's in there. You need to put a body on him.
At 5-0 as Long hits 1 out of 2. Now backcourt pressure. Amos will try to bring it down. Double team. And a foul, bumping foul is going to be called on Tyree Webster. Blue Devils with the basketball. Eckert. Down low, Butler. Can't get a handle. Eckert for 3. Got it. Blue Devils are on the board, and we have a player down on the floor. And I can't see the number. I'm not sure who that is, but I think it's Tyler Simmons. Timeout on the floor for just a moment, and while there is a timeout, we'll remind you about Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air, there's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found in Sons, more than a respected funeral home. They support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found in Sons, 825-3530. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. And finally, CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, and Tyler Simmons gets up and walks off, hurt his leg apparently. And let's hope it's nothing more than just a bruise.
Glad to see him up and looking like he's okay. Eckert hit that last shot. Him and Amos are going to have to hit those shots tonight for Culpeper to keep this close, within range. And the bigs are going to have to block out.
Colin McClanahan, 22 in the ball game now for Culpeper. McClanahan has set out several games with a suspension, but he's back down and traveling violation.
Eastern View going man-to-man full court, which is going to put pressure on Culpeper again.
Amos wanted to take that shot, decided not to.
Him and Eckert are going to be throwing it up there tonight, so they're going to have to hit those shots. That was a good pass.
Butler inside, and he's fouled. Quentin Butler ties it up at 5 and will go to the line to try to put the Blue Devils ahead.
Excellent pass by McClanahan.
Good crowd here tonight. A lot of people on both sides coming to see this game. And Butler puts Culpeper up. And we have to warn you, too, if you see the scoreboards, they're apt to go out every once in a while. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound comes down McClanahan, and he is fouled by Hunter. Easterview getting in a little foul trouble here. That's his 4th team foul on the Cyclones. And we got Ricky Butler coming in, number 1. And Butler is about 6'3", and we watched him out here in practice. He could dunk the ball with no problem. Several on this Easterview team that can smack it down in a heartbeat.
Including Corey Long, who can really get up.
He can. McClanahan down low to Johnson. McClanahan trying to work himself inside. Amos. Johnson wheels. Hook shot won't go. Butler's there, lost it. Eckert got it, and the traveling violation against Zach Eckert. (6-5). Culpeper is leading Easterview. Up and in. Corey Long right there. He got open that time. He had a pretty easy shot.
Easterview really moved the ball well on that play. Made some good, solid passes.
McClanahan down low, trying to get it to Butler. He lost it out of bounds. Touched last, I think, by Butler, Ricky Butler of Easterview. So it will be Culpeper's ball. Jace Jackson will check into the ball game right now, and somebody's got to come out of here, and that somebody is going to be Corey Long to get a little breather. McClanahan. Eckert for 3. Got it. 9-7. Culpeper leading. Amari Robinson running the offense.
Eckert's looking smooth on that shot so far tonight. They're going to need those.
Butler from way outside. Missed that.
Good box out that time by Culpeper.
And Jaden Johnson comes down with the ball. Amari Robinson has been on Amos. He hadn't let him have a shot. And we got a timeout.
5-second call.
5-second call. I thought it was a 5-second. That was a quick 5 seconds. And Corey Long coming back into the ball game. Easterview with Long and Ricky Butler have a lot of height in there. Outside for 3, Hunter. 10-9, Easterview. Amos driving. Couldn't get it to go. Scramble for the ball. Butler kicks it out, lost it, got it back. And I'm not sure what they're going to call here. That could be a travel.
Ball. Jump ball, I believe.
And the arrow is in the direction of Easterview, so the Cyclones get it, leading by 10-9. 3:24 to go, first period. Butler in the corner. Hunter can't get it to go, and Quentin Butler comes down for for Culpeper. Eckert wanted that shot.
He's looking to shoot it, that's for sure.
He is. Quentin Butler way outside, takes one out of his range and hits it. Who says I can't make one from out here? 11-10, Culpeper.
The quick decision on that shot, and it was a solid decision.
You know, sometimes the quick decisions are the best when you think about it too long. As Corey Long puts 2 more in and puts Easterview back on top by 1. And we got a whistle.
Corey Long makes a difference in there for Easterview. Coach Thornhill took him out, gave him a couple-minute breather, and gave him some advice on something that he saw, and he But when he's not in there, it makes a difference.
It does. Foul at Easton View. That's a 15 foul.
I'd like to see Amos be patient here and not force anything.
They're trying to work it down low. Jaden Johnson hooks. Has it blocked by Butler, who got up high that time. Butler all the way for two. 14-11, Easton View by 3. Biggest lead of the night. Well, actually it was 5-0. Let's take that back. Showtime. No. Quentin Butler on the foul. He was going to deny him that dunk. But you could bet that Corey Long had it in mind.
Yeah, Corey's going to throw it down if he gets a chance. Very athletic player.
He is. Corey Long at the line. His team leading by 3, 14-11. Missed it. Tyler Simmons back in now. He was down a little while ago. And then Butler comes out. Quentin Butler for Culpeper to get a break.
I think, Donnie, this is a very important part of the game right here. You don't want Easton View to get on a little roll and go up by 10 or 15. So Culpeper really needs to work the ball and get a good shot here.
And Corey Long gets the roll there and a steal. And I'm not sure what's going on there. Traveling violation. Okay. That was what Mike Dayton was doing a little officiating on the bench said, so we'll go with him. 15-11, Easton View leading.
Yeah, he didn't put the ball on the floor when he got it.
And out of bounds, knocked out by Easton View. McClanahan was heading for the basket. Well, they say it was knocked out by Culpeper. I thought Easton View got a piece of that one, but I guess I was wrong. Butler, all 6'4" of him. Will take a long one. Cannot get it. Amari Robinson missed the inside shot. Corey Long, back to Robinson. Got it. Got the roll.
Yeah, that goes to blocking Long out. Long is the one that kept that ball going, and they're going to have to block him out or he's going to dominate all night long.
Amos cannot get that shot over Robinson, and a foul is going to be called.
You got to find Long early in the sequence and put your hands on him and put your body on him. If you don't, he's going to get in there and get easy baskets.
1 minute and 12 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Tyler Simmons will throw it in for the Blue Devils, and it comes to Amos. Blue Devils need a basket. Can't get that one to go in. That was a little off-balance shot. Shot that off the palm of his hand. Never did get it off the fingertips. Butler driving. Loose ball. Jaden Johnson comes up. Under a minute. Eckert for 3. Well, that was way off. Nice block out there by Easton View. And coming down with the ball is Xavier Terrell. And a foul. (19-11), Easton View. As Quentin Butler sets to come back in.
Yeah, I think Coach Thornhill, from what I can tell, looks like he's put his emphasis on making sure that Amos is taken out of the ball game offensively and forcing him to make, put him in situations he didn't want to be in.
Terrell hits that one. And Malachi Terrell is coming in, and Amos is going, well, he thought he was going out, so Jaden Johnson goes out for Culpeper. 20-11, Easton View leading. Terrell can't get it to go. And Quentin Butler came down hard. See if he's okay. I noticed Tyler Simmons when he walked off the field, off the court just now after that injury a few minutes ago. He was still limping a little bit. He's not back to 100%. We got Tyler Webster coming back in, and Hunter will go out for Eastern View to get a break. And Quentin Butler at the line for the Blue Devils. One of our scoreboards is out now. Butler hits the first, he'll have another. That is the 17th foul on Eastern View, so everything in the second quarter is going to be 1-1, at least. Butler couldn't get the second one to go. 32 seconds left. Terrell. Hunter. Driving. Puts it up. Can't get it. Quentin Butler comes down with the ball. 14 seconds. Scramble for the ball. Amos has a wide open shot at the basket and cans it. Long. Off the glass, no. Again, no, and he is not fouled. The whistle was because the period had ended and the buzzer did not sound. That's the end of the first quarter with a score. Eastern View 20, Culpeper 14. You're watching Blue Devil basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Well, Gary Deal, the script went pretty much as written in the first quarter. Eastern View up 20-14. They ran a lot, pressed a lot, and the big game was down low between Corey Long and Quentin Butler.
Yeah, Coach Thornhill has these guys going to the boards on the offensive end, which is a good thing. They're all hustling, getting rebounds, and dominating the inside.
And we are going to have some fun tonight because scoreboards keep going out. The buzzer won't buzz. All right, well, we kind of play this one by ear here. We may have to go home, get the guitar, and come back and do some singing here to fill some time when this is.
Well, you've done that before. Bring your guitar and played in front of the Board of Supervisors. I
and a
remember
steal. Terrell missed it. Easy shot wide open. And Amos is foul, frustration foul there.
It looks like we in the Culpeper media are the only ones not having technical difficulties tonight, Donnie.
Don't jinx us, please. Amos will go to the line. That could be a break because, you know, you don't want to give Eastern View any more momentum if you're Culpeper. And that was an easy basket that he just didn't finish. And Amos can't put it down on a 1-and-1. Early in the second period, and now the clock is not working. Butler Forces it up, got it. Ricky Butler. We got Ricky Butler for Eastern View and Quentin Butler for Culpeper. McClanahan can't get it to go. First game back since before Christmas. Underneath, Long came up with a loose ball and put it in with the left hand. 24-14, biggest lead of the night, 10 points. And a turnover, nice play there by Corey Long. Wait a minute, we got a foul, I didn't see that.
Technical foul on Corey Long. I think he was antagonizing, accused of antagonizing the player. Just excited. Made a good play, was excited.
And I'm sure Patrick Thornhill will have something to say about that as Eckert makes the first shot. He'll get two, and then the Blue Devils will get the ball back out of bounds. And he makes them both. .658, if you believe the scoreboard clock left here in the first half. And we got a timeout on the floor with 6:58 to go. And while we get that timeout, we'll remind you about Found & Sons. More than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. 317-1473. And CFC Farm and Home Center. The service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, your home, your pets, your livestock, and your horses since 1932.
That's the first time I've seen Ricky Butler for Eastern View play in a couple of years. I remember him in AAU when he was in 8th and 9th grade, and he's really grown and turned into a very good player.
He has. Amos outside. Blue Devils trailing by 9. Eastern View with the loose ball. Butler leaves it way ahead to Terrell. He can't get the shot. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called. That will send Jimmy Waters to the line. And Jade Johnson coming back into the ball game after the first shot. Waters at the line. Can't make it. 24-15, Eastern View is up. Patrick Thornhill over here doing a little coaching on the officials. Waters, second shot coming. And he got the roll on that one. 25-15, 10-point lead. Terrell, Malachi Terrell, almost lost it. McClanahan, Amos can't get a shot, and he is bumped. And a foul is going to be called on Jace Jackson.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on Amos. They know that if he gets going, he can light it up. And between him and Eckert, though, they're going to have to make some shots to keep this thing
Somebody's
close.
Been on him like a tick on a hound dog all night long. First point of the night.
One thing, he's at the foul line. I always like to go to the foul line to get your range down when you're shooting the ball. He's been to the foul line now a couple times, so that may get him going.
Makes them both. And now both scoreboard clocks are out. Now one comes back. Take note, Mr. Supervisor, chairman of the board.
Well,
I can't pass it up. I mean you're supposed to look at me and say, hey, it's your tax money you're talking about. From the corner, three-point shot by Tyree Webster. 28-17. Amos Travels.
See, when you're covered like that, and sometimes double teamed, you get anxious, and it gets you out of your normal rhythm, and that's what's happening to Amos right now.
He just can't get an open shot. 3-point shot, Jace Jackson, 31-17, and all of a sudden it's a 14-point lead. Nice shot off the glass with the left hand by Amos, who is trying to do something. He's trying to force it a little bit down. We got a foul, and that's going to be on Amos. Nope, going to be on Eckerd. 31-19. Butler will throw it in. Gets it into Jackson. Blue Devils still in that zone. Down low. Butler turns around wide open, and he a little too open there. He didn't realize it was going to be that open. McClanahan all the way. Got it. 31-21, cut the lead back to 10. And as you said, when Corey Long is out, it's to Culpeper's advantage, and Long is about to check back in.
Yeah.
Oh, man, way outside.
They're hitting those outside shots, though.
Tyree Webster from downtown. That looks like something you'd shoot, Deal.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Tyree.
It was. Oh, and through Jaden Johnson's hands. He was expecting McClanahan to put it up.
You know, the three-point shot with Stephen Curry has really changed basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes it's for the good, and sometimes it's for the bad, but usually not everyone. Curry can shoot off the dribble, off screens. Not everybody can do that.
He can shoot.
He can shoot the ball, and a lot of these kids think they can do it, but it really takes them out of their rhythm a lot of times.
Nice hand in there by Jaden Johnson just then. From the corner, Webster shot no good. Way up there, trying to get the ball, but no. Eckerd the other way, had to go down the hole and come out. And we got a whistle and a traveling violation going to be called against Tyree Webster. Now we got an Easterview player hurt.
Jimmy Waters, I think he sprained his ankle. Looks like.
And while we got this timeout, we'll remind you about Battlefield Automotive featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air. There's peace of mind knowing that they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. And speaking of that, on Saturday, the coldest day of the year, with a snowstorm coming, my downstairs heat went out.
It's not good. I hope you have friends.
Have what?
I hope you have friends in high places.
No, but I have a fireplace with a heatilator, so I didn't freeze.
There you go. Good.
Of course, you're in Florida. You're down. You know, I
wasn't.
I was going to call you and tell you to come over and help, but
and I would have said, Donnie, who?
All right. 4:15 to go, first half. 34-21. Easterview is leading this one. First time these two teams have met this year. The first game was, I won't even venture to say why it was postponed, but it was. And they're supposed to play again on the 27th, whatever day that is, next Thursday. Long, yeah, he walked there and got away with it. (36-21). Eckerd, no good. Rebound, Long had it, got it back. And a foul is going to be called on Amos. We'll send Xavier Terrell to the line.
Yeah, Eastonview's got a couple guards that are very good defensive players, And right now they're taking Amos and Eckert out of their games and making them throw up bad shots. And if that happens, this game's not going to stay even nearly close.
Even as close as it is now. You're right.
Right.
Terrell puts first one up and missed it. James Thompson having a little word with Amos. Terrell missed them both. Amos for three. Got it. First time he has an open shot all night.
And that was deep, but that was a great shot by Amos.
36-24. From the corner, shot will not go. Terrell, 1-on-2. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Easterview. Long, 1-on-5. And he took it to the basket. And he lost it. That's a lot of confidence when you got 5 guys standing there and you're the lone man. Under 3 minutes now to go in the first half. Amos.
I'd like to see somebody send him a pick out there.
And can't get it to go. Now they wait for Terrell to get up, and he's limping.
Yeah, Terrell's twisted his ankle as well.
Down low. Shot up and in by Corey Long. 38-24.
That's 11 points for Corey Long here in the first half.
He is a good ball player. Amos. Can't get that one to go. Long is high for the rebound. And time is going to be called for a second here as they get the injured player off the floor.
One thing I like about Corey Long, he's skilled enough and athletic enough to where he can grab that rebound and take off with it. And I think he's only going to get better at that. I think he's going to get better at that at the next level if he plays college basketball. His ball handling is going to improve even more so than it is now. It's going to make him a better player.
He's a good ball player right now. And one reason that Easterview is 8-1 and leading this one by 14. Butler for three. Can't get it to go. Butler got it back, puts it in.
And what did he do there? He
followed
his shot. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Donnie Johnston, yep.
I learned it from you. McClanahan for three. Kansas, 40-27. Culpeper trying to climb back into this one. Minute 43 to go in the half. Butler. 12-footer will not go. Eckert clears the board. Makes a move, puts it up. Oh, could not go. Nice underhanded scoop shot there, but it just wouldn't go. And wide open is Amari Robinson. 42-27.
I like Corey Long's vision on the court, too.
Oh, he's a good ball player.
Yes.
Eckert missed everything. Long forced it up, cannot get it to go, but drew the foul. Under a minute, 56 seconds left to go in the first half, and then we just had 55 seconds. It clicked off a second, and nothing happened.
Corey Long will improve in that sequence too. He was all in one motion there when he went up for that shot. He'll learn how to gather himself and go up strong and use his strength and finish that in the next year or two.
Missed the first one. Blake Bailey comes in for the Blue Devils. And he got the second. 43-27. This is a high-scoring ball game. I mean, this is an 85-point game.
Coach,
if to continue at this pace.
And Coach Thornhill's playing a lot of players.
He has
that depth where he can do that.
And there's a steal. Little fancy dribbling. And Butler stepped on the line. Had the ball, but stepped on the line. 41 seconds apparently on the clock. We don't. We're doing the best we can here. Amos stops. Off balance shot, no good. Jaden Johnson had it, forced it up, no. Terrell for two. Malachi Terrell. 43-29. Amari Robinson. Baseline. Drops it off and lost it. Out of bounds, touched last by Culpeper. "12 seconds, Eastern View with the ball under its own basket. From the corner, three-point shot will not go. Bailey tried to save it, does. Terrell, 9 seconds. He had more time than he thought. Well, I don't know. One clock says 9 seconds, one clock says 2 seconds, and now one clock. I don't know. Let's see what they say. Apparently that is the end of the first half. First half is over with the score. The Eastern View Cyclones 43, the Culpeper Blue Devils 29. We'll be back after our halftime break. You're watching Blue Devil basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
All right, we're about set for the second half of tonight's game between Culpeper and Eastern View. 43-29, Eastern View leading. Gary Deal, first half was pretty much the way we kind of figured it would go. And Eastern View with the 8-1 record, Culpeper with the 3-9 record, and they played to that tune.
Sure did, Donnie. Corey Long led the way for Eastern View with 13 points, and Nathan Amos had 9 for the Blue Devils. I thought both Butlers played well. Ricky for Eastern View and Quentin for Culpeper.
All right, we're about set for the toss in. It will be Eastern View's ball to begin the second half. Hutter will throw it in. Gets it into Amari Robinson, and we are underway. Hutter down low. Long backs in, puts it up with the left hand and got it. That is 15 points for Corey Long in this ball game. Eckert down low. Quentin Butler forces it up. Blocked from behind by Butler, but a foul is going to be called, and Butler coming over the top.
Butler on Butler. Butler thought that was a clean block.
Well, apparently the officials didn't think so, and Quentin Butler at the line, in and out. Early in the third quarter, 45-29, Eastern View is leading. Butler's second shot, kind of a brick up there, didn't do very well at all, and nice pass underneath. Couldn't get it to go. Jump shot outside Webster, no good. Rebound comes down to Quentin Butler.
See, that's where Corey Long can improve right there. Making sure you finish.
And Butler forces it in. Quentin Butler, 45-31. Blue Devils back to within 14. And we got toilet paper streaming over there, or some kind of streamers, and from the Peanut Gallery. And I'm sure you heard that from the PA system, delay of game. That's 5 yards, isn't it?
I think the next one, though, will be a technical foul.
Yep. And Corey Long with his 17th point, and he'll go to the line.
That time, he concentrated, went up strong, and finished. I like that.
You know, the first half he played with a mask on. Second half, he doesn't have it. I wonder what the significance of that is. And 18 points for Corey Long, who's played a superb game thus far. 48-31, 17-point lead for the Cyclones. And a steal.
Good defense by Butler on that.
Ricky Butler. Working on Terrell. And, whoa, nice defense there by Malachi Terrell. Went off Butler's leg. That is Blue Devil basketball. Chance to cut more into this lead. Amos missed it. And Butler comes down with the ball. Ricky Butler has really improved as a ball player. Amari Robinson outside Long. He will take Jaden Johnson and then dumps it off underneath. Blocked. And then back up by Hunter. 50-31, Amos for three, got it. (50-34), and we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout with a score. The Culpeper Blue Devils are trailing 50-34 to the Eastern View Cyclones, and we'll be sending it back to the studio for 1 minute.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
(50-34) is their score. 5:51 to go in the third period. Eastern View on top by 16 points, and the Cyclones have the basketball as we resume play.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Thornhill reminded his players not to give Amos and Eckert those open shots. I expect to.
Nice. Oh, that's got to be goaltending. That is goaltending. And they will count that. That ball was off the.
I expect the defense to tighten up on Amos and Eckert here.
And 2 more points there for Amos. Webster. Butler had it, lost it. Colin McClanahan comes down, gets it out to Amos. Can't make the three-pointer from there, and Butler comes down, and he was going to make sure he wrested that ball away from Hunter. .5:12 to go, third period, 50-36 as we said, and we got another whistle. Eastview with the ball now.
Butler and Long are going at it down low.
Well, we've kind of figured that was going to be the battle of the night. Butler, Ricky Butler, shoots over McClanahan, can't get it to go. Amos.
Amos didn't have his head up that time. It's the first time I've seen that. He had Terrell for a wide open layup. He usually has his head up and vision on the court and on his teammates.
And the foul's going to be called on Webster. So Culpeper ball.
Butler's coming out. Ricky Butler's coming out. He took a long shot on that last one. He can shoot the ball pretty well, but I like to see him work from inside out. I think he would really improve his game if he could do that.
Everybody likes those three-pointers. And reach-in foul is going to be called on Corey Long. They're going to watch him close down there, but him and Butler, as you said, are having a battle underneath. So anytime either one of them breathes on the other, they're going to call a foul from here on out. You can bet. And touch last by apparently Amos, so it'll be Eastview ball. Scoring kind of slowed down here. Play getting a little sloppy here in this last couple of 3 minutes. Hunter. Top of the circle, Hunter. Can't get it to go. Amos. For Culpeper. Nice pass underneath to Quentin Butler. And all of a sudden, Culpeper has cut the lead down to 12. And there's a timeout on the floor. And while we have a timeout, we'll remind you of some of our sponsors. Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. And CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, your home, your pets, your livestock, and your horses since 1932.
The one thing I like what Coach Thompson's done in the second half is he's put Malachi Terrell out in the point position on defense. And that's causing a little bit of impact out there as far as turnovers. Here we go, just like that right there.
Amos can't get it to go. The other way, Hunter open. And now we have Corey Long is down on the floor, and I don't know whether he pulled a muscle or he's got a cramp. He was holding the upper part of his leg, and he must have a cramp because they're straightening his leg out. You know, the one thing about playing in the wintertime like this, these kids don't have a lot of practice. They have been out of school,
right?
And the weather has been terrible. This month has been cold as a witch's nose in Alaska. These kids just don't have the practice time, and and apparently that's what it was. And see if he can walk this cramp out. It was cold out there today. This old Florida boy coming back here, you about froze to death, didn't you?
I did. It was a difference from 70 or 75 degrees down there to 15 degrees up here in 12 hours difference.
It's a lot of difference between here and there.
But you're right, Donnie. The conditioning of the players is important, and I know the coaches haven't been able to practice much, get their players in condition, and you can see that to a certain degree tonight.
Backcourt pressure now by Eastview. McClanahan down low. And Butler draws the foul.
Now, Quentin Butler's played a good game tonight.
He has.
He's going up against some good competition as far as Long and Ricky Butler inside, and he's holding his own.
Quentin Butler at the line. In and out. And now Terrell will come back in, and Jaden Johnson, who's played a good ball game too, comes out. 3:46 to go, third period, 52-38. Both scoreboards are out now. And Butler gets the second one, 52-39. Eastview on top.
I didn't like that call. I thought he could have stayed away from it. That was a ticky-tack call there. But especially when he's got 3 fouls on him. Now he's got 4, I think.
A little just incidental contact. That was not.
Yeah.
They've been pounding each other down there. That was nothing.
You want to see the players play.
And now we got Eastview players, fans are throwing stuff onto the floor. This is not good. And everybody's looking up there rolling toilet paper. He throw that toilet paper away, man, back about a year ago. You could have sold that for $50. You got to watch that stuff.
Yeah, my wife was stocking up on that quite a bit, Donnie.
Oh, really? Yeah,
yes.
Everybody was. There were people selling it out of their trunks at Walmart out in the parking lot.
I always felt secure when I went to our bathroom.
I ain't going there, buddy. We will leave it right there. All right, the security is going up behind their camera, and they are trying to find the culprit up there. Well, we had the Culpeper contingent throw out some paper streamers earlier. Now Eastview folks up there are throwing things on the floor. We got to get this straight down here. We don't want this to happen.
Yeah, we've been running pretty smooth without any technical difficulties, and now we have some fan interference.
Technical difficulties. The scoreboard's been going out every 30 seconds.
Not for the last 5 minutes.
Okay. You don't want to get thrown out in the cold tonight if you're one of those kids up there and your mama ain't come to get you. You'll freeze. Robinson down low. Butler.
That's where I like to see him, though.
Yep. Now he gets it back. He followed the shot again. Robinson has an open lane and puts it in.
Good play by Robinson on that.
54-39, Eastview. McClanahan down the lane, dumps it off. Jaden Johnson can't get it to go, and touched last, I think, by Ricky Butler. And Malachi Terrell will throw it in for Culpeper. McClanahan is open. Can't get it to go. Robinson. Loose ball in the corner. And touched last by Malachi Terrell, so it'll be Eastview ball. Cyclones are leading 54-39. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left, third period.
What a difference in the game when Butler's not in and Corey Long's not in.
Yep.
It's a huge difference.
Almost a steal. Eckerd. A little too much on it, and Butler is going to be called for coming over the back. And Butler, I don't know, somebody said something down there because Malachi Terrell was got it giving him a look. Amos for three. No. Hunter. And a steal by Eckert, and he is fouled. That was almost a tackle. .242 to go. Waters is coming back in. He went out with a slight injury. We've had 3 or 4 players go out with injuries tonight.
Hunter made that foul, but Hunter's having a good game. He's got 11 points, playing very well.
He's a good ball player. Oh, man, look at that shot.
Nice move.
His grandfather, Jerry, couldn't have done that. Robinson is hooked.
That's a good call.
Terrell got him.
That should be, yeah.
I think it's only the 4th foul on Culpeper in the second half. .224 to go, third period. Easton View putting on press. Clanahan outside, down low, and we got a foul down low on somebody, maybe on Waters. Nope, foul is on Jaden Johnson. And now the official goes over and says something to one of the players. You can't let this one get out of hand, Gary. Flanagan saves that high pass.
So the guards are playing tight defense on Eckert and Amos right now. They're not giving them anything.
They are, and almost a steal. Amos off balance shot, no good. Rebound long, falls down. And whistle. And we got Corey Long.
Yeah,
I don't think he's long for this game. He's got cramps bad.
Yeah.
Those leg cramps. And let me tell you, if you've never had a leg cramp, I woke up at night with leg cramps, and I mean, any way you twist, it hurts.
I've been in the hospital twice from tennis, from dehydration, cramps everywhere in my body, and it's the worst pain I've ever been in my life.
Oh, it's terrible. And
the rescue squad picked me up. It was a day that we were playing finals, and I was fortunate enough to be in all 3, the singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. And the singles were at the end of the day, and I lasted 2 sets, and then the rescue squad came and picked me up and rubbed me down all the way to the hospital. I
remember one time I played Donnie Deal in a tournament back in the late 70s, early 80s. I lost 11 pounds in one day. You can do it. Dehydration will get, but you know what I try to do now is take a couple of teaspoonsful or tablespoonful of vinegar. Vinegar will help.
I've heard that works.
It does.
I used to leave footprints on the court from sweating through my shoes.
Oh goodness, shoot. Anyway, we got Corey Long is still down, and he is hurt. He is hurt, and he's just saying, man, just think of it as if you can get up and walk, you could walk it off, but man, even to get up.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
All right, we are back. A minute 48 seconds to go in the third period, and Corey Long had to be carried off the floor. He's got intense cramps. Easton View, Webster down low. Almost tied up, kicked out, Robinson. Butler will take a three, and Butler will pin it. 57-41. Amos.
They've tightened down on Eckert.
They have.
Good pick by Turl on that.
Nice.
Good defense by Ricky Butler.
Amos wanted to take that, but thought better of it. Minute 7 seconds left to go.
Amari Robinson played good defense tonight.
And Amos puts two in. He's had a pretty good night so far.
Amos is playing well under pressure. Right now it's where I like to see Ricky Butler go down low with Corey Long out and call for the ball down low, instead of kind of just roaming around on the outside perimeter.
Robinson, a little 12-footer, 57-43.
8 points for Amari Robinson.
30 seconds and counting. McClanahan, oh, that was a fancy shot, but he couldn't get it to go. And there goes the clock. Yep. Butler for two.
That's what he needs to be doing right now.
Both clocks are out.
Corey Long
one
out.
of them comes back.
This may be the last game we have here with these two teams involved until the technical difficulties get fixed.
Davis has it blocked. As the buzzer sounds, the third period ends with a score. Easton View 61 and Culpeper 43. You're watching Blue Devil basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
(61-43) our score. Easton View on top by 18 points. And just about set to return to action for the final 8 minutes of this ball game.
Quentin Butler's back in the game with 4 fouls. He's going to have to play a smart game. He's a nice young man. He's in the culinary program at school. Right? We were out for a function, and he did a good job.
Webster for 3, 60. Well, I don't know. That basket did not go up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with the scoreboard here. That should be 64-43.
We may have to go back in your day, Donnie, when they used to have just cardboard scoreboards and
we just
baskets.
No, I go back to rocks. They just put rocks up there, you know. And that point didn't go up, so we may be guessing from here on out. 61-44. Jaden Johnson, nice play. Amos for three. Nope. Webster open at the other end, tries to draw the foul, but missed the shot. Going to the line is Tyree Webster for the Eastern View Cyclones, who lead according to the scoreboard 61-44. And Webster misses the first. He's got another one coming. That's the thing about trying to go up and intentionally trying to draw the foul. You need to get the basket first and then worry about it later. If it happens, it happens. Now they put it up, the extra point, 65-44. I knew there were 3 points hidden there somewhere.
Robinson is on Amos. Eckert can't get open.
And Amos puts it up and misses it. He's not getting an open shot at all tonight. One or two times he has. Butler missed that. Jace Johnson, nope. Or rather, Jace Jackson missed that.
Yeah, I think Coach Thornhill's done a good job concentrating on Eckert and Amos coming into this game. Because if they get hot, they can have impact.
Well, Hunter's riding him like a saddle horse there with no call. And now a foul is called, finally. And going to the line will be Malachi Terrell. Missed it, and we got a foul underneath. No, we had a violation underneath, so he'll get a second shot. He'll get another shot as Hunter goes out, and coming in is Tyree Webster for Eastern View. So Terrell will get this shot over again. And now McClanahan will come in and Jaden Johnson will go out. Terrell missed that one. Eastern View with the ball, Webster. Robinson outside. Jackson.
Terrell plays good defense.
Yes, he does. Down low. Waters off the glass and got it, and the foul. Eastern View, as you said earlier, Gary, is deep. They can put some ball players in there and not lose a thing.
They have a deep team, and it's showing right now.
Easy to see why they're 8-1. Waters at the line. Missed it.
And it could be even better if Ricky Butler would go down low in the absence of Corey Long.
67-46. Eastern View. Eckert in the corner. Jackson on him. And tries to dump it down low and lost it out of bounds. Touched last by Eastern View. Now Jaden Johnson will come back in, and coming out is going to be McClanahan. Eckert in the backcourt, brings it across. Amos is open, and Amos cans it.
I got Amos for 21 right now.
21 points for Amos. Timeout on the floor, and while we've got a moment, we'll remind you. Well, we're not going to have a moment. They signaled timeout, but now they're going to go back. So we're going to go right back to action here. 67 to 49. 18-point lead again for Eastern View. 6:16 to go in the game.
Culpeper needs a couple turnovers and a couple big shots to get back in the game.
Culpeper needs a 10-point home run.
Good press break on that.
Butler down the lane,
Good
dumps
pass.
it off. Nice play there. Waters puts it in. McClanahan is open. Can't get it to go. Terrell underneath, puts it back up. No. Nice play there by Butler not to get that 5th foul because he almost came over the back. I'm talking about Quentin Butler for Culpeper. Webster cans it. Nothing but net.
Webster's had a good game tonight. It's 13 for him.
72 points, somebody's been scoring. Eckert for 3.
Eckert just couldn't get open tonight.
Now we got a 30-second timeout here. All right, Gary, well, we got this 30-second timeout. You're an expert. The NFL games this week. All right, Cincinnati and Tennessee. Who's going to win?
I'm going to go with the upset and take Cincinnati.
All right, the Rams and Tampa Bay.
Got to go with Tom.
Oh, yeah, got to go with Brady. I'm with you on both of those. And I got to go with Green Bay over San Francisco. What do you think?
Well, that's a tough one. San Francisco's given Green Bay fits in the past. So, Rodgers is playing really well, so I agree with you.
And Buffalo and Kansas City. Buffalo, I don't think, could possibly come close to playing the game that they played against New England. I mean, they got to have a letdown after that. That was as perfect as you could get.
Kansas City's got so much team speed until it's unreal.
So you're picking Kansas City.
Got to go with Kansas City.
I'm going to go with Buffalo. Butler down the lane. And that was a touch foul, but Butler had an open lane there.
Butler's had a good game tonight.
Yes, he has. 5 minutes and 4 seconds. This second half, I don't know about you, but it feels like it's been 2 weeks long to me.
Well, with technical difficulties and fan interference, it's prolonged the game.
And, kids hurt.
Injuries, yes.
Yeah. Ricky Butler hits the first as Jaden Johnson sets the check back in.
13 for Ricky tonight.
Easton View has a good ball club. They could go a long way this year. The only team they've lost to is Carolina.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing them again.
They're up now by 22 points in this one.
I think if Ricky improves on his game a little bit more, too bad he's not a junior this year. He can play at the next level. He may be already considering that. I don't know.
Eckert got open and couldn't hit. He got open really unbelievably quick. Now he's open, and now he cans a 3. 74 to 55. Eastern View on top. And the big man plays point guard, and now Amari Robinson can't hit it. Amos stops and pops. Got it. 24 for him.
24.
And a sneaky 24.
A sneaky 24 because they have concentrated on him tonight.
They have. Oh, nice play, Webster. Nice pass by Amari Robinson. Beautiful. And somebody went to sleep on defense for Culpeper. .411 to go in the ball game. 76-58. Eastern View leading. Montreal Street is coming in for the first time for Eastern View. And a whistle. Now, you know, Deal, if you were any, you know, I've been friends for 40 years. If you were any kind of friend, after this is over, you would go out and warm my car up for me.
Well, I think that you'd have, you know, a car that you'd have electric starter on there. You could just start it from right here.
I'm not rich like you. I can't afford all that stuff. Okay, we got a technical foul on the side. I'm not sure what that was all about. But the official is over talking to Patrick Thornhill. Patrick's aunt, Doreen, is here tonight. She came over and said hi to me. Billy's sister.
How's Billy doing? Do you know?
Billy is doing okay. The last I heard, I asked her about him. As Amos puts in 2 on the technical. He's still down at Richmond last I heard. Of course, you know my daughter married into that family.
No, I didn't know that.
Bobby's son.
Didn't know that. Bobby, I like Bobby. He's a good guy. And Darlene, right?
Yep. Butler for 2. Nice force up by Butler. That's taking it to the basket right there and finishing.
Butler's had a good game tonight. He has 14 points. Played very well in the low post. Against good competition.
And Butler will go to the line for the foul, and Jaden Johnson comes out, and Malachi Terrell will go in. Playing a little offense, defense here, kind of like the old Dean Smith blue team. Terrell is a good defender.
Yes, he is.
And Butler hits the third point, 76-63. And Webster can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Foul is going to be called on Amos.
The referee there, he kind of referees are angry a little bit, doesn't he?
He does. And now for offense, Jaden Johnson will come back in, and Malachi Terrell apparently will go out. As Webster misses the first shot, Mr. Official, he wants to go in, he says. And Malachi comes out. Second shot coming for Webster as both scoreboards go out. (77-63). Back to a 14-point lead. Amos got it. Nice roll there. It's at 26. Robinson, no. Hunter's coming back in now. Johnson and Terrell switch places. Ricky Butler will get it in. Hunter for 3. Can't do it. Terrell almost had his pocket picked, and now maybe he does. Scramble for the ball. Eastern View comes up. Nice steal there by Robinson. And Butler, a 3. The big man has canned his second shot from way outside. 80-65. I'm not sure what happened there. Webster, no. Follow up, Butler. 82-65. Amos has it blocked. Batted around. Robinson to Butler. Left hand, no. Follow is good. Montreal Street puts it in for 2, and he's fouled. Well, we said this was going to be an 80-point ball game. Maybe a 90-point ball game. They keep this up. 84-65.
Checking in number 50, Jaden Johnson.
Yeah,
Terrell and Johnson wear themselves out going for the bench out there.
I think when the tempo gets up, it goes against Culpeper. Unfortunately, the game gets out of hand when that tempo gets up.
Street pushes the second one in. McClanahan will take the three. Cannot get it to go. And Butler climbs high to get the rebound. 2:16 to go.
Butler's got 18 tonight. He's had a good game.
He has. Robinson outside. Hunter. Baseline drives. Nobody's fouled.
Coach Poole would not have liked that play there. He would have been hollering baseline, baseline.
Hunter's going to be at the line shooting a pair. First one up is got the roll. Soft touch.
It's 13 for Hunter tonight.
86-65. Second shot coming for Hunter. In and out. Rebound comes down to Butler for Culpeper. Amos for three from way outside. No, he had the line. He just didn't have the distance. And the follow-up is good. 88-65. Amos again missed it. Rebound Eastern View. Webster for two. 90-65. This is a real blowout. And a three-pointer by Colin McClanahan. Minute 15 to go. And this one mercifully will be over for Culpepers. No foul call there. It could have been. Amos. Nope. Went over the back. Under a minute left. Eastern View leading by a score of 90-68. Three-point shot outside, no good. Eckert for Culpeper. Amos can't get the three to go. Flight the other way. And he drops it in for two. Bryce Clyte. 92-68. Eastern View. Man wide open down here is Webster. And Eckert will let him go. 94-68. Eckert goes to the basket. Nope. Out of bounds, 6 seconds left. And Eastern View should toss this one in and put the game to bed. And they just run out the clock. And that's the ball game. Eastern View wins it handily, 94-68. And we'll be back with a recap in just a moment. You've been watching Blue Devil basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, Imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
(94-68), the Culpeper Blue Devils fall to the Eastern View Cyclones, and Gary Deal, it was all Eastern View, especially in that second half.
Yes, I agree, Donnie. I think it turned out like we thought it was going to turn out. The last 3 or 4 minutes of the game kind of got out of hand, and a 15-point lead went to 30 or whatever. But Eastern View is a deep ball club with Corey Long and Ricky Butler inside, playing defense and getting stickbacks and dominating the inside. They're a tough team. But I thought Butler for Culpeper played well tonight.
Quentin Butler played a good ball game, but, you know, he had 2 men on him the whole night. He had 2 guys down there, big guys to defend in Corey Long, and when Corey Long went in there, Butler was in there. So he had his hands full tonight. And another thing you got to give Patrick Thornhill credit for, he really put the hurt on Eckerd and Amos. Amos ended up with 28 points, but he worked for him tonight. He earned every one of them.
I agree. I think Patrick had that concept going into the game to where he was going to try to take Amos and Eckerd out of the game and not let them get hot from outside, which they can keep you in the game if they do get hot. And although Amos had 28 and Eckerd had 13, I think he accomplished what he set out to do.
All right, well, why don't you go over and tell everybody who just scored what here for these 2 teams.
Well, for Eastern View, we have Tyree Webster with 20. He had a good ball game. Corey Long had 18 and basically sit out the 4th quarter. Hunter had 15, and Ricky Butler had 18. For Culpeper, Nathan Amos had 28. Eckerd had 13, and Quentin Butler had 15.
A lot of points scored tonight, 150, 162 points, just a lot of points, 94-68. I want to remind you, too, that the girls, Eastern View girls, made it a double victory tonight as they won 43-25 over the Culpeper Blue Devils. These 2 teams will be at it again on the 27th unless there is some bad weather or some unforeseen incident that we can't foresee.
Right.
And a lot of those unforeseen we can't see incidents have occurred in the last year or so. So, you know, we just hope that the game from December would be played on the 27th as it's supposed to be. And hopefully that night we could do a doubleheader and get the girls too, because girls played well tonight. They used to view, of course, Mike McCombs has a really good program over there, and they had a good ball game.
Well, they did, and we actually had a couple people come up and ask us if we were going to televise a girls' game, and I think we'll be doing that. So,
and we usually do. We try to get as many girls' games. This has been a really screwy year. I mean, we've had weather, we've had everything. January has been the pits, so maybe we can get back on some kind of a schedule and get this show on the road again. So until the next time we see you, we thank you for tuning in, and we hope you'll be at the next ball game. If not, tune in here on the Culpeper Media Network. Final score once again, the Eastern View Cyclones 94 and the Culpeper Blue Devils 68. You've been watching Culpeper Blue Devil basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.